How's it going, guys? Epic Gladiator here, and today we're gonna actually go on ahead. We're gonna do around a lot of random questions that you can ask a guy. So I did some research and I decided to do something like this. So let's get to it. Well, all right. I'm not really gonna answer question one, to be honest. All right. Now, what childish thing do you still enjoy? Honestly, I actually still enjoy SpongeBob. That can be pretty childish. All right, number three. What's the biggest doubt you have? Mm, that's actually a pretty good one. All right, one second. All right. Sorry about that, guys. I had to get rid of some ads. It's making my camera lag. Biggest doubt? I say. I honestly do not know if I have a biggest doubt, to be honest. So we're gonna go on ahead and go down. Who has completely lost your respect? I don't know. I really do not know. These are literally random questions, and I can't even answer most of them so far. What movie do you wish life was more like? I really do not know that either. All right. How many phones have you broken or lost? Well, broken, I think I've broken one, maybe even two, to be honest. Sir. Sorry. Making sure my phone's up to date. uh, well, broken, probably one or two. Lost, I don't think I lost one. Who or what is your nemesis? Oh, basically a few old enemies back in around elementary to middle school. I'm not going to mention his name, but he was basically a guy who had multiple problems, and basically he was a big jerk. I can at least say that. What is the most useless thing you know how to do? Most useless? I actually don't have one. I don't think I did anything that useless. What's the worst and best thing about being a male? Alright, best thing about being a male, you gain muscles, you work hard, and apparently for most people you get more money than girls. And the worst part is you gotta keep on being the big man. You can't really show your most of your feelings. What is something that most people get wrong? Well, really, most people get wrong. My guess, probably someone who does a job and they accidentally did something wrong. What would you not do for $5 million? What would I not do? I was actually hoping what would I do for $1 million, but not. Mm, I gotta say, ooh, I actually don't know how to say that one. Hmm. Oh, I probably would not jump a 500 feet cliff in a in a humongous ocean. I would not do that. How long shot have you taken that really paid off? Well, the longest shot from using a Nerf gun would have to be 30 feet, and that was a perfect shot. I'm not doing that one. You wake up suddenly in the middle of the night. What would be the scariest sound to hear after waking up? Oh, probably like a scratchy sound, like giant claws scratching the walls. That's say my scariest thing when I after waking up. And not that one. 16. What would be the consequences of a scientific discovery that extended the lifespan of humans to 500 years? We become sinful, I guess. What movie can you watch over and over again and never get tired? Ooh. Incredibles 2. I can never get tired of that. If you designed and built a treehouse, what would it look like and what would be in it? Well, it depends on the size of the tree. If it was huge, I'd probably have really big layout of the treehouse floors. I would basically make that my sleepover treehouse if I had to. Wow, that's a really good treehouse. I dig that. I would do that. Sorry, guy. I actually don't know. Which celebrity would make the worst leader of a country? Worst celeb? Or which celebrity would make the worst leader? Mm, ooh. I mean, there's a lot of celebrities I know, but I don't know who's worse. Who would be a terrible one? Hmm. Okay, I actually cannot answer because I don't know who. What were you really into when you were younger, but not think is silly? They actually pronounced that more correctly. What was I really into? Hmm. I I really do not know. Which historical figure wasn't as amazing as most people think they were? Yeah, I can't answer that one. You are in charge of making insects a popular food item. You have 1 billion US dollars to achieve your goal. How do you do it? Do all the research, find something more creative, and then boom, I make something. And all the leftover money I keep. Mm, what's something you were really stressed about? It turned out to be no big, but it turned out to be no big of a deal. I I really don't know. I don't know that one. What are you tired of hearing about? I'm tired of hearing the same old life lessons over and over again. What three events may make the biggest impact of who you are today? Let's see. The biggest impacts are I've been transferred to a foster care, but really, I didn't think my parents were that bad, but apparently they said so, but I didn't believe it. Two, ba- basically, my Uncle Johnny, who ends up actually being not my uncle at all, it just ends up being a friend. He made me grow taller. If it wasn't for all the food he gave me, then I wouldn't be so tall. Third, elementary school altogether. I became more serious in my whole lifetime. What do you think you know a lot about, but probably don't? I don't know. No, not customer. Mm, can't answer that one either. If you died today, what would your greatest achievement be? Beating me, or okay, I would have to say, I actually just say being me. What have you done to make the world a better place to live in? I helped out. I did chores, and I did some sort of community service a few times. What are some people you only meet once, but they left a big impression on you? Uh, I actually don't know that one. What do you think is the most common complaint people in your country have? I say politics, money, and what what stuff is there? Whose stuff is which? What one question can you ask someone to find out the most about them? If it was between a girl my age, I would say, "Are you single?" Or probably, "Do you have a boyfriend?" That's what I say to a girl. What is your closest close call? Mm. If you could become the number one expert in one unique field, what would it be? One profession. I say financing. What was the worst purchase you ever made? Story time then. I basically purchased a full leather jacket and earbuds on Wish. Trust me, do not trust Wish. I waited around 5 months. I looked at the little tracking date, and it turns out it was not really a full address. I mean, everything was on there, even my number, but apparently they just say it did not come in, and they just took it all the way back. And I basically wasted $40 for everything I bought. That's terrible. What did you think was silly until you tried it? What is your favorite? Who is your favorite author? Don't have one. When are you daydreaming? What do you dream about? Daydreaming, sometimes when something gets really boring, like some classes when there's nothing to do, and a few others. What do I dream about? My future. What do you believe even though you know it's probably wrong? Not answering. What signs make you think someone will go on to be successful? Lucky. You basically gotta be lucky. What's the most unusual but fun experience you had? Eh, I can't really answer that. I actually do not know. What was the weirdest habit you had as a child? Mm, I don't know. What is the most irritating food? I don't know. Apparently, there's a lot of extras, so I'm gonna start answering some of them. What video game do you wish life was more like? No. What's the best prank you can play on someone? Classic water bucket. What was the biggest mistake in history? Satan. What does friendship mean to you? Conversation, good, good bonding, and of course, hanging out more. What would be the worst thing? I don't know. Who or what do you always have time for? Making, rather making videos right now or my phone, which all of a sudden ding. All right. What are two things you'll never spend money on? Two things, huh? I will never spend money on my dream car and a full PC with a full gaming, which cost me like $2,000. What do you need to rent? Eh. What is the best bad decision you made? I don't know. What what can a movie do to make you get up and walk out? Well, I was gonna say if it told me to, but that's too much, so I can't. What was your favorite cartoon when you were growing up? Tom and Jerry, no doubt. Hmm. I'll just answer 69. What's your perfect burger? Double meat, double cheese, extra juicy, like slipping grease out. That's my perfect. What fictional villain is your favorite? Two-Face from Batman. Hmm. What? Nah, I'm not answering that. It's two person. I'll do three more, and then I'll stop. What was the last movie that made you cry? Spider-Man, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. What small stuff do you always sweat? I can't answer that. Not answering the sit. Hmm. I'm not answering my state or Oh, what city or state would you like to move in? Texas, in city commerce. What would be the worst celebrity to have dinner with? Hmm, I actually do not know. Let's just go. All right, I'll just answer this final one. What's the best $5 you ever spent? Chips, chips and a soda from any convenience store. That's my best. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, slap the bell, leave a like, comment down below what other stuff I should do. I'm starting to do more quizzes now. .io, gains, now I'm just doing something for people and blogs. See you later!